Alright, so in the first screencast we kind of built this app that talks to the web. It goes and gets this URL which returns us this piece of information, which is basically a bunch of data separated by commas. And all we do right now is dump the content of the response, dump it right in our label. Okay, and really what I want to do is just show the price for now. Okay, so I don't want to show all this, I just want to show part of it. And we know that this response content is coming back as a CSV data, comma separated data. Okay, and the nice thing is that's pretty common. So if you go to the list folder, you can see there's a bunch of stuff, and one of this is list from CSV row. Okay, we basically have a row of CSV data, and really I can kind of convert what they give me and build it into a list. Alright, so I'm going to take this away and I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to define a variable, and I'm going to call it my stock info list. Okay, it's really the stock info for one stock, not for a bunch of them, but it's a list of information. Oops, sorry, I can't do that now. What I need to do is just say, okay, when I declare the variable, just say, okay, it's a list, right? But then when I actually get the data back from the web, okay, so I ask the web for data, got text gets triggered when the data arrives. When that happens, I'm going to change my stock info list. I'm going to make it be equal to kind of converting this response into a list. And the way it works is it kind of says, okay, grab the first thing, and that's going to be list 1, that'll be list 2, that'll be list 3, etc. So really we're probably going to, what we really care about is list index 1, which is going to be our price. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, instead of sticking the whole response content in, I'm going to grab the first item from stock info list. Okay, so I go to my definitions, and I know I need a reference to my stock info list, and I'm going to go to the list folder, and very common block is the select list item. Okay, so I want to select list item from my stock info list, and I want to grab the first element. So I'm going to grab index equal to, sorry, it's not the first one, it's the second one. Okay, in App Inventor, the indexes count from 1. So this is 1, this is 2. In some programming languages, 0 is the first element. But in App Inventor, 1 is the first element, which kind of makes more sense to most people. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and reconnect to the emulator, and let's see if we got this right. But what we think we're doing is taking this CSV data, converting it into an App Inventor list that we know what to deal with, and once we get that list, grab the second thing and show it as the price. So when this app comes up, it should show us that 500 and whatever, which is Google's current value on today. Okay, notice the 00 showed up, and then immediately, as soon as this web request actually arrived, right? So as soon as the data arrived to my computer or my phone, if I was running on the phone, or the simulator, to be specific, got.text gets called. I convert the data to a list and grab the second thing and show it. So now I've got this real simple app. It's a kind of a convenience app, right? So I don't have to go to Yahoo, I don't have to go to any finance place. I just open this app and it tells me what my favorite stock is.